Hello, geeks and gamers. My name is Perfect Pixels, and I decided to take a small break off of all the Minecraft videos, and I'm starting a new series. It's like a kind of tutorial on how to make from start to finish how to make an animation on Anime Studio Debut 9. So, yeah, let's get started. I'm going to start from the very, very beginning all the way to making a full, really nice animation. Now, we will start off with the figure like this, and this is how it looks when you first go into Anime Studio Debut 9. And you'll see it says Chibi J, and that's this guy right here. And it also says beginner mode tools. Now, if you know how to do this and you've done it, well, then you shouldn't be watching this. But if you don't know some things, you can click this and it'll uncheck beginner mode, which will let you actually make an animation. But since we are starting from the beginning, we are going to keep this checked. Now, I don't know why this looks a little weird here, but it's okay. So when we go further, it looks fine. But let's go ahead and play. And this is how, in the end of the series, our animations should look. It's nice and smooth, and that beautiful front flip, which was really nice actually. So yeah. So let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start really simple. This episode is just gonna be about modifying and ready-made animations already there for you, and really simple ways of starting your journey to making an animation on Anime Studio. So why not go a little forward into the animation. As you can see, it says frame 1 to frame 0 of frame 148. Now, as you move up, it will increase the frame rate, the frames. So that is pretty much what animates your character. These little dots around here, here, and all the way from here to all the way here, those are called keyframes. Those pretty much animate your animation. So let's get started. Let's go to about frame 48 of 148. So these are all the layers. Sorry. Yeah. So as you can see, that's a lot, and you can see they all open and close into them. So Chibi J holds all of them. So if you close that, they all close. Pretty simple. Now, to really animate this guy, you're gonna have to do some really simple things. So let's move him over here to make it look like he's walking forward. So already you can kind of see that. So let's animate him. And as you can see, he was walking forward, and then he stopped walking because I stopped him right there. As you can see, that blue line, that means he's going to stop there. Now, let's get to the real fun stuff, the animations. So, the way we are going to do this is that this little tool with the bone and the two arrows above it is called the Manipulate Bones tool. This is what will help you create your animations. A shortcut is Z. So click Z, or actually physically click on the button that says bone, and you'll get to that. And if you want to go back to the tool that moved your character around, you'll see this layer option that'll say transform layer. You have the option of clicking M as a shortcut, and once again, you can also manually click it. So we're going to stay on the Manipulate Bones tool to actually start animating. Let's do something really simple. Maybe he's gonna, I don't know, something really simple, like a jump. We're gonna do that and see how it turns out. So why don't we move his hand back a tiny bit, and then go 1 frame forward. You also have the choice to just do it all, kind of all of it in maybe 1 frame to make it a little simple, but I think it'll be a little more fluent. So, like that. So you should always try to check how your animations are looking before you start going on to more frames, because if it's messed up, it'll kind of be a bummer, because you're gonna have to try to fix that, and it can take a little while if it's a big animation. And I'll show you some really good things you can create on Anime Studio Debut 9 if you're really new to this software, because it's really fun to use if you know how to use it. Now, you can move his other hand forward, so let's go ahead and do that. Raise his head forward, move 1 frame. He's closing his eyes, which does look good as a way that he's gonna jump up, and he's, you could close your eyes when you're jumping up. I don't know, something like that. So as you can see, there's very minor details which make Anime Studio really fun to use, because you can really get creative and you can make little cartoons and even show them to your friends and family and kind of have fun with it and really go creative, you know what I mean? So let's put his cape all the way up there to make it look like he's jumping, and then he'll jump, and then when he's doing that, let's go back to the layer, and then he'll go high up. So, and then he'll come back down. So I don't want this to be too long, because it is almost time to finish the video. So let's about get started with this. Started with the library, and I'll show you what that is. So as he's jumping down, he's gonna start looking down a little, and his cape will come down a bit, and then he'll pretty much just put his hands across sideways, and he'll put his legs legs are spazzing out, and then he'll just get his leg like that, and then like that. And you can see he has it's a really simple animation. I pretty much just modified it. Now see how cool you can make it. And it almost looked like he was floating like a ninja there, but then he came back down. Whatever. So I'm going to show you 2 more things, and that'll be the end of this video. Once again, rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about this series, as well as the other series called the texture pack stuff, And so we can see this characters option. Oh, little glitch right there. But you can see this little characters option, and you highlight the characters and click the drop down menu. You can also click new characters, which is really cool because you get this guy called Jay, and as you can see, this is a Chibi Jay, the guy that we're using right now. But let's try this guy. He's so cool, and for some reason he's really small. I have no idea why though. But as you can see, you can do stuff like this, and this is how he looks with that. So maybe he's just really small for some. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is pretty much how you can do it. There's props and everything. So I don't want to take too much time, but as you can see, that's what you can do. And then finally, for beginner mode, you have the character wizard. This is really fun to use. Now you can click randomize, which will give you something like this crazy concoction. And then you have presets and clothing, movement, and face, and all this kind of stuff. Now, movement is really simple. He just walks. And so that's pretty much it. And then you click OK, and it's in your animation. So yeah, we're pretty much done for the first video. Once again, my name is Perfect Pixels, and bye-bye, geeks and gamers.